Chapter 2 Millets Ancient Grains for Healthy Future. Let us see millets in Indian literature. India has a rich tradition of consumption of millets. There have been innumerable sources of literature and documents that suggest how millets were an intrinsic part of our food habits, culinary rituals, and society at large. Kalidasa, in his Abhignana Shakuntalam, has sage Kanva pouring foxtail millet while bidding farewell to Shakuntala in Dushyantha's court, which indicates the auspicious nature attributed to this millet. In this picture, you can see the barnyard millet, little millet, kodo millet, jowar, pearl millet, finger millet, and foxtail millet. There is mention of millets in Yajurveda's verses. Shushruta, in his Samhita, classified cereals as Dhanya Varga, Kudhanya Varga, and Samadhanya Varga, where Kudhanya Varga included various millets. Kannada poet Kanakadasa personified Ragi as the weaker sections of the society through his metaphoric creation Ramadhanya Charite, which showed its conflict with the mighty rice and gave a powerful message. Kautilya's Arthashastra has a mention of various millets and their various properties when soaked or boiled. Ene Akbari, which was written by Abul Fazl, records millets and their cultivating regions. Let us see the reduction in millets use. In the Indian subcontinent, millets were used as staple in most households prior to the Green Revolution. The use of millets reduced significantly over the years due to a multitude of factors such as due to socio-economic factors brought on by the crop's hardiness, they were reduced to being the staple food for the underprivileged. With the growing support for wheat and rice and easy availability, people moved to them due to a desire for upward mobility. Kot ki hatao soya bean lagao, that is, remove kodo and little millet and grow soya bean, was a famous slogan in unified Madhya Pradesh until the early 2000s, directed towards millet farmers and encouraging them to move towards oil seeds. All of these factors led to the steady decline of millets from our diverse food plates. Let us see the renewed interest for the millets. Since COVID pandemic, there has been a resurgence in eating healthy, and millets are becoming more and more popular. There has been an increase in the discussion and interest in millets during the past 2 years. The Prime Minister of India recently stressed the importance of making millet the future food option due to its health benefits, climate resilience, and potential for food security. Despite this, there is a significant need to work on the awareness and consumption of millets, as myths and misconceptions about millets still continue to be widespread. A study assessing millets and sorghum consumption behavior in urban India in 2021 found that the major reason the respondents did not eat more millets was that it was not eaten at home was by 40% people, followed by reactions such as not liking the taste 22%. In rural India, the challenge continues to be the socio-economic view on consuming millets, which discourages widespread consumption. The incidence of gluten intolerance and celiac disease is on the rise in the European and American markets. Millets, being naturally gluten-free and nutritious, are a perfect alternative, and the availability of millets on the shelves is slowly increasing. To increase the demand and make them a regular food option, mission mode campaigning is required, which not only encourages people to move towards millets but also counters the myths and misconceptions as well as demystifies their cooking. Production and processing of millets. At present, production is limited because millets are being grown in certain pockets. In addition to this, the processing facilities are also limited and largely present in the southern part of the country. While major millets like finger millet, pearl millet, and sorghum are still easily available due to the ease of post-harvest processing, minor millets like foxtail millet, little millet needs to be dehulled before consumption. The prices of these millets become higher due to logistical and transportation issues to the rest of the country. Due to these factors, the supply of millets, especially the minor millets, is erratic, thereby discouraging further value addition and consumption. To address this, production as well as processing needs to be supported and encouraged in different states to uniformly increase the supplies to match the demands and also keep a check on the prices. Unless the cost of production and processing can be brought down, it would be difficult to increase the mass consumption of millets.